Good morning. In this graphic, we can analyze that 50% of the interviewed people were from Mexico, and the other 50% are from different countries like Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil, and Dominican Republic. In Mexico, we interviewed people from different states like Guanajuato, Hidalgo, Puebla, Guadalajara, and Aguascalientes. In this graphic, we can see the type of jobs. We divided in 4 categories, which are engineer, assistant, service, and others. Assistants are marketing assistant, assistant director, and assistant of content creator. Service because they work in serving customers like waiters and cashiers. And others are researcher, artist logistics, and project manager. In this last graphic, we can analyze that 60% of the interview people work on full time, and the other 40% work as a part-time.
In the next graphic, how many hours do you work? The 3% answered that they work an average of 8 hours per day. The other 20% said they work between 5 or 7 or more hours, while the 10% work less than 5 hours per day. In the next graphic, do you get benefits or perks? The 40% responded that they receive the same benefits as perks, while the 30% answered that they receive more benefits than perks. Then the 20% said they do not receive benefits or perks. Finally, the remaining 10% corresponds to the answer that they have more perks than benefits, but nobody was in that range.
This bar chart shows us information about what kind of benefits or perks the interviewers receive in their jobs. According to the chart, 3 of 10 interviewers receive different kind of insurance, like dental, vision, or life insurance, while discounts and holidays category stays at the same level with 2 interviewers each one. In this other pie chart, we can see if the interviewers consider their benefits and perks are standard based on their working area. So we can say the pie chart is divided in 4 parts, and the one part is that 60% of the interviewers answered yes to a normal standard, while 20% answered that they do not receive the right amount of benefits for their jobs.
Well, next question is, do you commute to work? As we can see on the graph, half of the students commute to work from 10 to 20 kilometers. Only 4 students take less than 10 kilometers, and 1 student more than 20 kilometers. The next one is, how long does it take you to travel to work? Here, almost half of the students take from 11 to 20. 3 students take from 21 to 30 minutes, and 1 student less than 5 minutes, 1 student from 5 to 10 minutes, and 1 student more than 30 minutes.
Now I'm going to talk about the 11th question. This is, do you receive holiday and or sick pay? In this question, most of the answers was yes, with 89%, and no with 11%. And in the 12th question, that is, how many holiday and or sick days did you receive? The answer were a little varied, since not all of them had sick days. And the 3 people that do not appear in the graph are those who do not have the vacations. I think that foreigners have a great number of benefits, because as we can see in the graph, many of them are students, and even then they have many vacation days with a salary higher than ours. Here in Mexico the pay is lower.